For more on these latest manufacturing figures, we're joined via Skype by Economist at the Steel and Engineering Industries Federation of Southern Africa, Marique Kruger. Marique, thank you so much for your time. Perhaps take us through the sentiment with regards to these numbers. I mean, what are your members thinking as they factor in these numbers with the pandemic?
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for having me. The fact of the matter is the data does not augur well for businesses within broader manufacturing and specifically also within the metals and engineering sector, especially if you consider the tough economic environment that we're facing and the COVID economic crisis. Then there's also the generally weaker exchange rate and volatile input costs, which generally reduce business margins. So it is very concerning to business.
With regards to jobs, I mean, we've seen the sector bleed jobs over the past year or so. Can we expect this to continue?
The chances are very likely of quite a significant number of jobs being lost within the sector. We only saw production being resumed fully as of the 1st of June, I beg your pardon, when all manufacturing were able to go back to work under alert level 3. So the fact that for the majority of the 5-week lockdown, majority of the companies were only placed on care and maintenance unless they were in situations where they supplied essential goods. Production was non-existent. So the chances are very likely that we will see a high number of job losses within the sector.
Marique, because we all want to be optimistic, for the sector to be able to see some kind of rebound, what will need to happen in that particular sector, or even the environment for that to happen?
Definitely. So, as mentioned, it is currently tough times for businesses. So a key recommendation would be for policymakers and stakeholders to increase focus on those incentives that will boost demand for locally manufactured goods towards higher production levels. So if, in addition to the commitment to support local procurement, there's also a need to reconsider administered prices, for example, petrol, because this will help reduce the logistic costs that struggling businesses are facing. And it will also invariably boost consumer demand and have a positive spillover implication on both capacity utilization and the production potential of local businesses.
Right. Marique, let's talk about the sustainability of the sector in its current form. I mean, can it continue in this manner? And are there particular, countries in the southern region that have managed to improve their manufacturing sector?
I think as it currently stands, the sentiment is the same throughout globally. We are in uncharted territories, and this is a new environment for everybody, not just companies within South Africa, obviously, which includes local manufacturing companies, but it also has the same impact globally. So I think everybody's just trying to come to grips with what is currently going on and to see how they can improve their production processes going forward to ensure the sustainability of the sector, manufacturing sector, specifically within South Africa in the shorter to medium term. One thing that we have noted in the past is that the sector is very resilient and it always manages to turn around at some point or another. But at this point in time, the economic environment is very tough for businesses.
Marique, let's leave it there. Thank you so much for your time. That is Marique Kruger, who's an economist.